wrestling fans? Welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. A little what-if topic edition of Robert Sports Show. As was noted, I think I seen online last week in an article that WWE has made an offer to buy TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. I was reading an article just here recently, actually today, matter of fact, saying that Billy Corgan and TNA has to figure out something by Friday in order to fund this Sunday's Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Can we talk about doing something in the 11th hour here? What if WWE buys TNA? Would Bound for Glory still go on? What happens to the TNA titles? What happens to the talent? I had three viable options that WWE could do with TNA. One, same as TNA's doing with it. Leave it on Thursday night on Spike TV, just run it as a second company, try to build it up, build the talent, different storylines and everything. Don't think that's a viable option. Option two would be do it as a WWE Network exclusive. Do like takeover type pay-per-views, kind of like NXT does. Have NXT versus TNA on the network and have the current roster and do it that way. And I don't think it's a viable option either. Third and final option would be do exactly what they did with WCW and ECW. Divide your talent up. Easily done now. There's been rumors of SmackDown going to 3 hours on Tuesday Night Live. Take SmackDown to 3 hours on Tuesday night. Take take NXT to 2 hours on Wednesday on the network. Draft the talent that what you want to keep from TNA, put it on SmackDown, put it on NXT, build the people up. Take your X title, put that on SmackDown. Cruiserweight title on Raw, X Division title on SmackDown. Easily done. All you have is Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon come out and say, you know what, Raw's got the Cruiserweight title. It's about weight limits. Our title, the X Division title, is about no limits. That's what the old tagline from the X Division title was in the years gone by TNA. Use them there. So you keep the X title. Maybe use the whatever the hell that global title thing they have new at Bound for Glory. Keep that on NXT or do like a TV title on NXT. Divide your talent up. Get rid of some. Keep some. Move it around a little bit. Maybe you do that until kind of divide the talent between NXT and SmackDown, and then right after WrestleMania, have a new draft and redraft all three brands: NXT, Raw, SmackDown. I think all it would do, besides getting the video library, is mainly what Vince is after. Which, if you think about the stuff they could do with a TNA video library, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. Come on. Most of their stuff was from TNA. Robert Roode, Austin Aries, TJ Perkins. You have all of that. Load that stuff on the network. It would be unbelievable the sets of they can come out with and things they can do. So hopefully we'll find out something this week. You will be seeing a Bound for Glory preview. Don't know for sure if I'm going to go to the Pulse Dungeon and watch it or not. But as of right now, I have the opportunity to watch TNA Bound for Glory like old days with the Pulse Boys. Be Danny J cooking and all that, so that's an option. Obviously, in Robert Sports Show, you'll see reviews and previews of WWE pay-per-views. Now, come January, I'm still in the works of this program, but come January, some new programming in Robert Sports Show. You will see definitely Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and definitely SummerSlam, Survivor Series, but I'm going to try to do monthly, but guarantee those four best of top 10 videos for all WWE pay-per-views, for the main four: Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, top 10 world title matches, top 10 US, IC, tag, singles, non-title, tag non-title, women non-title, top 10 matches of all time at that show. So, you know, I have WrestleMania done. I haven't filmed it at all, but it won't go up until March. But I've watched all of them on the network. I've watched every single match in WrestleMania history. So watch for those come March. Royal Rumble, I just started watching. I should have those done and videos up. My road to Royal Rumble will begin the first part of January. My road to WrestleMania will begin early to mid-March. And then on down the line. The goal is to do all 19 WWE pay-per-views for 2017 along with all NXT. So that'd be a great addition to Robert Sports Show. I'm excited about doing these videos. Little trivia question for anyone out there who knows the answer. I already know the answer, but who actually, without looking it up, without going and watching the network, who was the first two participants in the very first Royal Rumble match? Number two, who was the first person ever eliminated in a Royal Rumble match? The answers are Bret Hart and Tino Santino was the first two in the Royal Rumble match. The first person ever eliminated in a Royal Rumble, the Natural, Butch Reed. Those are the kind of things on these videos I'm going to enjoy doing, you know. Little twib notes. So each set, probably daily, these videos go up every couple days. The first one will be like Royal Rumble news and nuggets or news and nuts or something like that. Little quirks about each big show, and then the list of videos. The shows like Fastlane and Roadblock, they haven't been around that long. I'll probably do like top 10 matches of all those. So I'm excited to do this. I've watched all the Rumble, all the Manias. That's really exciting. And I will tell you, wrestling fans, if you haven't taken advantage of the network and going back and watching the old stuff, a lot of it's must watch. Some of it's hard to get through. Some of those old time wrestlers, ugh. But I will tell you a couple of my favorites so far from Manias: Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Tino Santino, Bret Hart, Shawn. Obviously the ones we know, Owen Hart, those guys. But, you know, watching a young Shawn Michaels, watching a young Undertaker, and knowing him, I started watching wrestling 21 years ago in the mid-90s. So anything before 96, 97, I really didn't watch, especially pay-per-views. My first pay-per-view was WCW Hog Wild 97. So anything before that, I had never seen. It's like, whoa, you know, the very first Royal Rumble reminds me of a Raw. It's just so weird. There's one title that was defended that I have never seen in WWE before. The WWE Ladies Tag Titles. Who knew this title ever existed? It was cool though. But we're going to wrap this up. Hopefully WWE does buy TNA, get some of the talent, expands NXT, expands SmackDown, gets the library, some vintage AJ Styles stuff. So that will wrap up the Robert Sports Show, What If WWE Buys TNA. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great night, have an American night.